If you're in here, say hello so I know you're in here. Hey, what up, Sunshine 40908? How are you this evening? I'm glad you're here. We're going to give it a couple more minutes and see if some other folks come on in because I had some people say that they were interested in learning how to sew. So I wanted to come on here and get you guys' opinions and figure out some options. So that's why I decided to go live. Let's see if anybody. is trying to get in. How was your day? Good. Me either. I just came off a vacation, but today was crazy. It was so hectic. I had like over 120 something emails, and then my boss had put 36 to-dos on my to-do list, and I was like, what? Let's see. Okay. What state do you live in? Oh, Virginia. I have a cousin. I think she's in Virginia, or is West Virginia and Virginia is different, right? Anybody else want to come in the chat and say hello? I see the number 3. I don't know if that includes me and Sunshine here, but I can't get your opinions if you don't let me know who you are. Okay, well, some folks can just end up watching the replay, and we're going to go from there. All right, next, North Carolina. West Virginia is another. That's what I thought. Okay, by North Carolina. Okay, so um, I came on here tonight to go live to talk about doing a beginner sewing class. Now, I have done a whole curriculum for 6 weeks, and I also created the items that we want to eventually sew. So for every one of those weeks, I have a different item. The first 2 weeks are, getting to know your machine, and what else is it about? Just building your confidence on your sewing machine and completing the projects. So my question to everyone is, what would be your preference? Would you do a Zoom, a team, or do you prefer in person? So let me know in the comments, because if I do in person, then it has to be for those that are, here only in Wisconsin, because I'm not gonna fly to Virginia per se. But let me know if you use Zoom or Teams or something else that we probably could connect on and maybe do a virtual sewing class, if that would work. So I need to know in the chat if you here. I see 5 people. So if you're here, please let me know in the chat what would work for you. We have, the options of virtual. Um, let's see, via Teams or Zoom, or we can do in person. I'm typing for those that stay. Okay, so okay, so you use Zoom and Teams, so that way, because I already have like a team. Well, I have a link for both of them, so I just want to make sure, because these curriculums here. The other question is, do you feel like um, 2 hours is too long for a class? Would you like it to be just an hour, or just an hour and 30 minutes? Let me know that as well. That way I can tweak all the information that I have here, because this is my syllabus, and the course title is Learn to Sew 6 Weeks Beginner Sewing Bootcamp. The instructor is me. The course length is 6 weeks, 2-hour classes. That's what I have so far. The skill level is absolute beginner. So the goal is to build confidence using a sewing machine, completing 3 real projects. So by the time we get to the last project, you'll have, 3 that you can complete. And so week 1 is sewing basics plus the machine confidence, how to sew machine, how your sewing machine works, threading practices, basic seams. First stitch project is going to be a mug rug. So I don't know if y'all know what a mug rug is. It's probably a fabric coaster that you sit any cup that you want to sit on there. If it's in person, can it be recorded? 2 hours sounds good. It depends on where I do it at. If I get a space, because I would have to definitely get a space, or I would, because I know that's the other thing. I don't know how people feel about coming over my house or me coming to their home. I'm trying to figure. That's why I'm having the live, so I can kind of like figure out how to move forward with the class. Because if I come to their house, then it's like individual. It's really, really personable. It's just that one person. But if I open up my home, I would probably put it in the basement. They would have to bring their sewing machine and all their materials. And my basement is already, kind of like wrecked out, so it's a decent space and everything like that. So yeah, we could do that, or we could just get a space and go from there. And so those are things that I'm also asking folks to kind of like give me an idea of what they would do. And now if I did it virtual, everybody could be in their homes, Not worried about anybody else's germs or anything, because I do have a dog, and some people don't like to be around animals. But if we do virtual, then definitely I need to work through my curriculum a little bit more so that I can kind of like um, check on you, and you're going to have to do all the maneuvering so that I can see what you're doing. So that's the only, I don't know if you want to call it a fallback, or what is it, a con. So yeah. Let's see. And then week 2, we'll be making a tote bag. So you'll be getting your fabric, your tools, and everything that you're going to need. And I'm going to have a pattern that I'm going to present to you guys to follow. Um, week 3, we'll be finishing the tote bag and intro to elastic. Okay, so sewing box corners, adding straps, pressing basics, elastic casing, and demos. So that's what I'll be doing there. So I'll make sure that I prep for all of that. So you guys will be able to take, those things with you and hold on to them. So hemming techniques, waistband construction, which are not hard things to do. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to do a beginning class, because I'm still a beginning sewist myself. I mean, even though I started at a young age, I let it go for a while, and then I came back into it when I started my channel here on YouTube and decided that I wanted to sew for myself. But since I have been sewing, I have done alterations. I have done um, what else have I done for people? I have done valance, specialized valance that someone wanted created. So, sewing can take you in a lot of different places, and it can help you do a lot of different things. It can help you alter your own clothes. It can help you, um, you know, just totally redecorate your house the way you want to do it, because you are the designer and you get to pick all the fabric. You get to do all of that without having to pay anybody else to do it. So you can do it yourself. I know I've been in my house, as you see, I still don't have no curtains on my window because I am in the process of trying to figure out what my color schemes are going to be, what kind of fabric I want to use. I know I want one Afrocentric room, which will probably be this room, which is my office. My sewing room is going to be multicolored, so I'm going to be doing some painting and some things up there. So y'all going to see some changes. I've already started. That's why my room look a mess when you watch the video today that's uploading right now. So let's see what else. So what I'm going to be doing is adding in, and y'all can let me know if y'all want to see that part, like home decor and sewing, and I can, gear my videos towards that as well. Because I'm probably going to be making my own curtains or revamping the ones I have by adding color, because I noticed that in my life, I like a lot of solid stuff, but I need to bring some print and some color. Not that I don't have colors with my solids, but with the prints, we'll, give it a pop, and I need a pop. Let me see. In week 5, we're going to do a pillow cover with the envelope back. So that's just a pillow with the envelope back that's in a V. So we're going to be sewing straight seams with confidence, finishing edges, measuring, and fitting pillow forms. And so I will be letting you know as we go when to get all your supplies and stuff that you will need to get it going. Week 6 is going to be our final projects that we showcase. We're going to choose from one apron, some PJ pants, or a zipper pouch, group showcase photos for us to do for social media and stuff like that. So if we do virtual, I'll just take a picture of everybody on the virtual screen, do it like that. Once we decide what that's going to be. Student supply list, I have all that listed, the supplies that you're going to need. Like if you got your sewing machine, that's fine. It doesn't matter what kind it is, as long as you know how to work it. If you don't know how to work it, most machines you pretty much thread the same. So we're going to go through that basic, getting to know your machine, because you do need to know your machine. I have 3 of them and a serger. So I had to learn each one. The threading was basically the same, but it was a matter of whether my sewing machine was digital, whether it was manual. So, and setting the tensions and the bobbins and the width and the length. Those are all things that you're going to need to know in order to make, good garments. And it ain't gonna be perfect all the time because I messed up today. I went and sold something totally upside down and had to take it apart. so, so, but it's I enjoy it. I enjoy sewing. I enjoy it's a creative niche that I've been blessed with. So I'm going to use it for that, and eventually I might make a small business out of teaching and like doing alterations and stuff like that. In the beginning I was like, I don't want to sew for nobody because I'm still practicing and learning things myself. But I've been doing little upcycle projects to kind of like build my confidence in sewing as well. So I'm also working on some of that this week because I'll be um, going out of town for an event and I want to wear all me made garments. So I am working on those and doing all that kind of stuff and trying to separate my time. And so that the other thing about the sewing class is when we could get it started because I know the holidays is coming. Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up. So also in the comments, whether you even if you watch the replay, let me know when you feel like it'd be a good time for y'all to start the classes. I know it's going to basically depend on me as well. January to me is a good month to start. We be snowed in or whatever have you. I know February is my birthday month, so I don't know. I might be busy sewing something for that month, but I'll take some time out for y'all. Seriously, I will. So it's a 6-week course. So we got to do it and we have to be consistent with the class. So yeah, so I will definitely, if you're interested, all you got to do is, hit me up on my email. Let me know that you're interested and what your thoughts are, how you think we should do it. I have all the information here, and if you're interested, this information will be shared with you. I won't share it all on here. I just shared the curriculum pretty much, and we also will have a certificate by the end of the class saying that you sewed with J Sew Tastic and you have been sewing for 6 whole weeks. And now you are in a different stage. So if we go to the next level, we go to the next level. And we'll sew something a little bit more harder. We'll find a pattern that everybody can work on together and we'll all complete that and then we'll share. So that's what I plan on doing. January is good, but what day of the week? Well, you know what? I work from home. I know Tuesdays is not my day. Um, and then so that Tuesday is totally out because I travel. But during the winter season, I don't travel because of the weather conditions. So I'll be home. Yeah, pretty much most of the time. I'm thinking evening, you know. Let's see. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know y'all schedule either. So y'all gotta tell me too what you think is a good time frame. And we maybe can stick in some Saturdays or Sunday afternoon. That might be something that would work. As long as I'm not out. I think November is the last event that I'm taking for the year out of town. Because I don't like going nowhere during the wintertime. It's dangerous. So November is the last one, which is coming up this weekend that I'm taking. So I will be available on the weekends to do the class. So in case people, want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon. I don't know. What you think? Let me know in the comments. Come on, y'all. I know some y'all all on here. I need y'all to comment. So, or hit me up on my email. Let me put it in here. Okay. This is my Gmail. Okay, that's my email. And you can let me know those things. You can let me know what day of the week you're considering, and then those who respond to my email, what I can do is send you a doodle poll, and we could put those dates out there for January and half of February. So if that's a good time frame. I know it's busy for me at work, but in the evenings, Saturday and Sunday, I ain't working. So, we could do that. I don't mind dedicating 2 hours out of my day to my subscribers and spending some time with y'all. That way we can build our relationship even more. I would like to do that on this channel, and and just hang out with y'all. So let me know by hitting me up in my email, and let me know what works for you, what time works for you. I want to know too what kind of sewing machine you have, and if you want to do virtual, in person, and if you do virtual, Teams or Zoom. And then if I do virtual, I'll probably record it so that people can watch the replay. Will it be a beginner's class, how to thread a machine, etc., and or intermediate? Yes, it will be. It will start the beginner from the top on up. How to thread the machine, how to your tensions, and where everything should be set. Because you need to know your machine, you need to know your needles. When you're sewing with a certain kind of fabric, you need to know what needle works well with fabric, because not all the needles go for everything. You do have an all-purpose needle, but you have your denim needles, you have your knit needles, you have your satin, you have your embroidery needles, all kind of things, and depending on what all your machine does. Now I have a heavy duty, which I call heavy D. I have a 4411. I think some people now are upgraded to the 52 something, I think it is. So that machine is older. And then I have the Quantum, which is probably an older machine too, maybe 4 years old. But I brought it. Well, I didn't buy it. My kids bought it for me as a gift, and so yeah. And I just got it. I just shopped the other day. If y'all watched the video, y'all know Quanti is back at home, and I've been sewing on her because if this video, let me see if it's uploaded. It's almost done, and it has like 94% left before the upload is done. So make sure y'all go over there and watch that video. It's going up tonight. It is day 7 of me sewing the bustier that I bought at the Goodwill, and I made a totally different one. And then I'll go back and redo the one that I bought from the Goodwill that doesn't fit, but I will make it fit because I'm waiting for some boning and more fabric for that to come in, which will be in tomorrow. But the top that I'm working on today on this video that's uploading now is the gray fabric that I had cut out on day 6 prep. So if you haven't seen day 6 prep, go back, watch day 6 prep, and don't forget to like it. Don't forget to like this live, okay? Because all of this stuff counts for me. So it gets me out there in the algorithm. So make sure you like this live. Make sure you share it if you want to share it. And we're going to go from there, because I didn't want to hold y'all long, but if you have any questions, Winston, what are you doing? He's back there. Oh. He's back there trying to make the carpet comfortable. Anyway, so, but if if you have any questions, let me know in the chat before we sound out of here, because I didn't want to hold y'all too long. 7:25. So, and we also, I think I mentioned Saturday or Sunday. Does that work for people? And if so, what time? I know I go to church in the morning. Service starts at 10:30, then we out like about 12. So I'm usually home around. I'm home before 1 o'clock. Hold on, y'all. It's my daughter Megan. Yeah. So yeah, Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon before it gets too late. So y'all got things to do too. So I respect that. Um, but if you need intermediate, that will be the next step to go to. And so you would have to provide all your supplies that you will need. I will make sure you get the list so you know what supplies that you're going to need for the next project ahead of time. And we will go from there. So email me and let me know if you're interested in attending and answering those questions. I'll also, or yeah, you can send me, so I'll have your email address as well. So in case something happens or, I don't know anything. We're gonna keep it all positive over here though. And we're gonna say, hey, it's gonna work. So we're looking at January so far already, the beginning of the new year, after everybody's celebrated everything else. Um, we'll start the new year off with a beginner's class. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna put my utmost, time in there and make sure that you guys are learning, so you can go ahead and by the time February end, you'll be able to make you a dress, a jacket, a coat, or something. So let me know what your goals to make too is. I want to know that. I want to know. So because we are. Let me see. I do have an elastic skirt in here, elastic waist skirt. So, um, let's see, what else do I have? The mug rug, the elastic skirt. Let's see, and the pillowcase. So that's what we started with. Okay, the mug rug, the pillowcase, and the skirt, and we're gonna go from there. So okay, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. And like I said, folks can go back and watch the replay if they want. And you do, don't forget to hit that like button. So, is there anything else before I was gonna be on here till 7:30, and I appreciate you guys taking time out of your evening to come and hang out with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm going back upstairs and sew, so I gotta work on that bow 1550. I need to finish it. I need to get the pants started because I do want to wear it this weekend, and I need to work on my upcycle outfit for Friday, which is Casual Friday. Represent your state. So I am totally doing some iron-on transfers, doing some appliques. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to share all of that, but I'm gonna try to share some. I'm taking some jeans and I'm gonna zhuzh them up. I'm gonna put some patches on them, some leather patches on them in different shapes and forms or whatever have you. So I'm excited about trying to get all of this done by Thursday. So yeah, that's what's going on. I have to stay busy because it's just me and Winston. So my kids keep me busy too, but I'm talking about when I'm in the house, by myself. I gotta be doing something. So, all right, y'all. It is 7:29, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Those who are watching that didn't comment or say anything, I appreciate y'all too, even though y'all stayed in the incognito. Hit me up on the email, okay? Okay. So I will see y'all in the video that is, let me see, is it done yet? Yep, it's done. So y'all go watch the video that I just uploaded, okay? All right, y'all. See you later. We'll talk again. I'll let you know when we go live again to discuss some more things if you have questions, okay? All right, bye. Now I gotta learn how to end the live. Ooh, there we go.